See if that weird lighting glitch fucks off.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. I have to find him. Hans! Hey, Hans!
And he's broken his leg climbing down the cliff. Trying to catch up with him. But he's sunk down in the dark.
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago. Hurry!
Fuck you, Horson! Curva! I'm wounded!
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa. Now, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
if I'm not, then how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up! Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. If you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up. How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there. Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Capon.
Ah!
Jesus, don't do this to me. Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Fuck. Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the
Easy,
castle.
Henry.
Hurry. What about you?
Are you mad?
My mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say, right now. Give the sword to Sir Roger.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, you'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
He knows me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. But we'll make it together. You'll see. Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. There's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run. No.
Don't give in to it. Hang in there.
No.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
No.
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further.
Henry. Wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. I swear, I won't leave you.
Henry, snap out of it. Stay with me. Henry, a light. Look.
I see it.
We've got to go.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. We're here. We're here.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're...
That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now, got you, all sons.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
I've come from Scallops. They burned it to the ground.
slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad. Slowly.
What happened?
What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lads, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
And what about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm all right otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Ushena's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next. Bandages are still quite
That's really good. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
Need to be in there.
feel like a new man. Oh, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here. I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand. It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it. This'll be the weapon used by the bastard who cuts up Sir Hans. I should eat something. Ah, shit! My shoulder. This bastard's hard work. He can't be in the ground soon enough. Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain. Purple flower. Sage. There we go. That's it. Chamomile. Right. I've got all the herbs I need, so back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better. What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's? I should have some...
Hey, you! What do you want? Come here and tell me who you are, or I'll drum it out of you. Lord von Bergov sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
You're from Lord von Bergov? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Bergov, then we're from fucking von Bergov. Who else would we be from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Calm down. No need to draw weapons. I'll tell you everything. It's just like you said. Before dawn, there were some vagabonds round here. I had a bad feeling about them. They were looking for a hiding place.
What I want to know is where they are now, not where they were this morning.
We sent them to the path around the pond. Not to the rocks, but along the other bank that leads to the crossroads by the birch tree, and then into that long gorge. Decent folk don't go there. It's a hiding place for all kinds of dodgy types, so a couple more won't be noticed.
Aye, I know the crossroads with the birch tree. Oh, that's a long fucking way from here.
Aye, but if you hurry, you'll be in that long gorge before dark.
Shit, I've been up all night, and now I'm supposed to hightail it to the fucking birchwood?
Devil take it. That's all I need. Getting mixed up in all sorts of nonsense at my age.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Bergov. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. I was sure they'd see through you. You thought up quite a story.
Yeah. It's a good thing I remembered those birches me and Sir Hans rode past. How's he doing? Will he be all right?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it. Everything's prepared. First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction, and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench, and we'll start.
What the fuck?
If you've read the recipe, all right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe. Have you poured it in? So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked, put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron. Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron. Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Here it is.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders. Of luck, that decoction will chase away the fever. You'll sleep better after, and that'll give you strength. There's not much more I can do now. It's up to you and the Almighty. The fever should start to cool now.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you. And over Bajana, too.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Ugh. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise. Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Bad dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
The sword. The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
I feel quite hungry.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you, too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
All the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bojena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first two times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had, some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armour. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes.
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favours the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles. So I'll save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it. You saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
No, true. I'll never forget you for dragging me all the way here from the lake.
You're quite welcome. The Lords of Lipa do not leave their friends in the lurch.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bozhena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that spade. We can't manage without it.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bozhena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you... Nothing against the hospitality of the good women folk here, but I want to get to Trotsky Castle right away. Whew.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was... Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I tell you, I saw him there.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
Hope they've got a good physician at this castle. Or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
And I can't wait to sleep in a proper bed.
And some wine!
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed. Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Fucking shit! Fuck! You fucking cunts! Do you know who I am?
No, we fucking don't!
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy...
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days. And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching, in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Get your shitty hands off me!
Look, wait. Wait, one moment!
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
Have you two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You try to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Well, different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? Oh, I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Ratai?
To Ratai? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
I suppose you're right. We'd be taken for total idiots.
Well, you could shrug that off. But me, we've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenas. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Ratai with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Cheers.
What is it? That's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
If I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you, what are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
Binded up
I
fairly.
heard some
But
talk
that
about
toe
the
rag
cat-
only gave me the innards. What do you expect?
What was that? Daddy's wounded?
Oh, hi. Poor
Everyone
Captain
knows
Thomas
about
might
him.
never get back on his feet.
Work is working already.
By bandits. Most of them are dead.
Betty, most of all.
Jesus Christ!
Lord von Burghoff is beside himself. And waiting on his soldiers.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on. Are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happened.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
You were washing laundry, and these bandits attacked you. I was in the water, and I distracted them from you.
That's nice of you. Helping some unfortunate girl. But it wasn't me. You're mistaking me for someone else.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Burghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the King's messenger. Von Burghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Always ready.
Glad to hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Skalitz.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
That's the most important thing. Enjoy
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, Nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Who is this? Semin?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Samin. The fort in the village belonged to him. Old Jan Samin is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samin, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. What can I get for you?
Two of them. I couldn't manage a thing that size on my own.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacre! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Well, I don't exactly have a plan, actually.
God's hat, do I have to do all the thinking for us? I suppose we could stand at the side of the road and wait for von Bergov to pass.
Oh, I'd say the wedding's a much better bet.
We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know your place.
Although, a couple of sacks wouldn't kill you, eh?
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favour.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
I'm gonna lose a whole day just for a few sacks.
Oof!
Why the
That isn't half heavy.
Oh,
Oh.
I've just got this nasty premonition.
What premonition?
I've got a barrel of ale. I'm afraid it'll go bad on us.
What are friends for if not to help each other?
Right, it's a deal. Go ahead and tell Frank the Flash.
So, I went to see my
God
brother.
bless you.
And the
talk about the inheritance.
But your father's still alive, isn't he?
Aye, but he drools all over himself. He gets this feeling that his time's nearly up.
Does he get it often?
Nearly all the time. He's always threatening
Well,
me that
here you have it.
church if I don't go
Enjoy.
and see it. Exactly. Let me tell you, I'd rather die poor but young than go through that.
Listen to this. Ei incumbit probatio, qui nefit non qui negat.
Is that supposed to be Latin?
Clever you. Do you know what it means?
No. And I doubt you do either.
The burden of proof is on the one who declares, not on the one who denies. So you see?
Here you go.
What did you say? Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smartass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Stop insulting our dead companions!
What dead companions? You think I'm gonna fall for that cock and bull story?
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared. Hey, you! Get your sweetheart and fuck off out of our village. Both of you.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
You know my first fucker.
Nice hit!
Go! Go! Don't spare him!
You should have fucking stayed out of it.
Yeah, don't spare.
You want to try me? Nice hit!
You're no match for us, fucker.
I ain't had enough yet.
Raise him up!
You'll kick the bucket.
Show your stuff. Go fuck yourself.
Slice him up. I'll rip your ass open.
Hear that? That's your death blow. Yeah!
Take that, Psycho.
Damn it!
Alos?
Let him have it!
Slice him up!
Don't kill him!
What do you want? You dirty bastard! We're gonna get you, you bastard!
Here! Slice him up!
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak...
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off!
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm sorry, sir, but it's your fault what happened in the tavern.
What? My fault? You can't be serious. Whose fault is it that we're in this fucking pillory?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern?
And who was too scared to speak? Well, if it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
And you're a spoilt brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Otto.
Hey! Open Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
All right. Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good-for-nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up lord of
It's
Perkstein.
about time.
Get dressed.
Come here.
You can't just walk around
You
like
don't
this.
look like you're in a rush anywhere.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Where are you headed? if you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you're going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
You're something like a wanderer?
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted.
Don't get your hopes.
You mean that I appreciate...
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too.
Do you think Tomcat might teach...
No offence, but...
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy...
Well, one of...
Well, sure.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or...
Where might I run?
In the camp by the tower. That is...
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. Try not to...
Oh, well.
Don't worry, you'll manage.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you. Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scout...
That's a serious matter. Where is...
Well,
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up, or if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord... I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I...
I swear to God, if this dude didn't even hit me, I'm done. He's...
What's up, guys?
Is my teammate not...
So, I've been making irresponsible purchases. What have you guys been up to? Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
That's unfortunate because I'm getting off after this because, ooh, this man motherfucker made my ass mad.
That's fair. I wasn't getting on anything but this, because...
Bro, Formula. I'm fighting this dude. I hear him to my right, so I look to my right. I headshot him afterwards, right? Because he's above me, so I flick headshot him. My headshot doesn't count. He puts a bullet into the fucking staircase, and I die. And it's not that, oh, as he flicked down, a bullet came out. He was running a DMR.
I just texted him 0-3 with 2 sad faces.
Hold up, nah, I need to know. If this motherfucker's gold, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
Why is Tomcat all the way... Jesus Christ. How do I zoom? This game has like some of the most in-depth fucking crafting I think I've ever seen. What time is it? Oh shit, it's 12:30. Are all of you getting off after that game?
200 matches. It took him 300 to hit plat. Jesus Christ. This man is fucking plat player with an ego who can't even go positive.
Yeah, he literally said SMG-12 is not your gun to me. You're aw. Even though I literally got 2 picks with the gun that round.
Are you all getting off after that game?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Why are you there?
Are you all getting off after that game?
Bro, I'm getting on fucking Faz or some shit. One's up to your left.
I definitely wasn't getting on Siege. Y'all wanna... How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... We could 5-stack Valorant.
Alright, let's see this.
No, because Tucker doesn't have ranked. Don't worry, I'm about to clip this shit and send to him and say the buck's not your gun.
This is like a more grounded and realistic version of Skyrim.
Dude walks into his crosshair, which he would do that for me. He has the awareness of a goldfish because he didn't see the dude who was left.
I need a fucking horse.
Oh, I bet!
He said, I bet.
Bro just got slammed. He didn't even shoot back. That's like, no, dumbass. Good aim, Elijah.
Take a good look at this man, a rebel against the laws of God and of the city, for whom nothing is sacred. Come closer and see the face of a good-for-nothing sinner. Last night, emboldened by booze, he tried to break into a respectable and chaste woman's parlor.
God bless.
He bellowed and banged on the door so much.
Please.
He gets slammed.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
And taunted another with the foulest insults imaginable. Take a good look.
Enjoy the peace and quiet.
Bro, that fucking fueled my dying patient or fucking hatred for this game. Because you remember the fucking Brava who was emerald.
Oh yeah.
With like fucking 600 matches or some shit.
Okay.
I think Gabriel has 600 matches.
go.
Jesus Christ, be brave.
Let me get fast with me.
Good day to you, friend.
Greetings to you, friend.
I need a job.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Fuck your indulgence. I need a job. I can't pay shit. And a horse.
But, like.
Man, don't make me get your ass on Elden Ring so you can fight Mesmer.
Lethal.
As or Mesmer.
I wasn't forcing you to play Siege. You played Siege.
No. You see?
How?
You see, no. I'm either going to be like, oh, wait, you said you'd fight Mesmer? Or I'm going to be like, yo, you should go fight Mesmer since you said you would.
I tried, but I don't know where to go.
I can tell you.
Look out.
I don't know what to do.
No. Your boys are bad.
I play Phasmophobia tomorrow.
No, because I know that tomorrow means next month.
Lethal, please.
Gabriel, please.
Lethal.
Gabriel.
No, I'll do it on one condition.
What?
On one condition only. That's all I have to do is sit in the truck and be a truck princess.
To an extent.
No, the whole round.
No, like, I mean, you'll have to bring us stuff, but other than that, sure.
What do you mean, bring us stuff?
Like, if we tell you to bring you a bring us a camera, bring us a camera.
Lethal, join the share play real quick. Join the share play real quick.
I should start sending that dude screenshots of me dropping 17 and 8 kills.
Bro, when I sent the skull emoji that said you're he didn't respond.
So this is the town I'm in, right? Walk over here.
Four out of 10 Reddit's better.
You said what?
4 out of 10.
What is?
This.
Honestly, how do
the game really does look like fucking Skyrim, I ain't even gonna lie.
It's like 4K Skyrim, yeah.
It just looks very, like, I don't even know. Alright, fuck it. Elijah, we're doing what we used to do.
Hold on, fucker, I'm trying to load up the map.
It's fine. Alright, let's see who can find the ghost first on professional. Yo, Elijah. You want to see who can find the ghost first on professional random map? That was a lot of fun the last time I remembered it. Oh shit. It's pretty bad. Pretty bad map. Oh, you have lead still? You have more of a chance than I do. Nah, it can be attic if it's lead still.
Greetings.
What will it be?
How the fuck do I get a job? It's one of these yellow dots.
Don't shove.
Do what? Maple log. I need to turn your share screen all the way down because I thought I just heard it touch it.
Have you come to break some more stuff?
Greetings.
Same to you. Have you come to break some more stuff? If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you in Delia.
Don't worry, I'm still looking for the breaker.
Am I gonna have to walk to the next town over? Lethal, Gabe just messaged me and said, do you think if I stay quiet, Lethal will forget I'm here?
I've never.
God
Ooh,
bless.
Okay, okay, Formula. Okay.
Ooh, that goes right. Gabe, I was lending you free. I want you to know that.
Oh, really?
Okay, before you go, hold on, let me start a share play with you. You might actually like this game, because you're into these kind of weird fucking...
Okay.
No offense.
This is rude. I said the most offensive things and no offense. That's like saying... Yeah. I'm literally the creator of that.
So this is the town I just got. I got locked up in that fucking in the stocks here. This is the so if I zoom in, right, this is the little road I'm fucking goddamn. This is the road I'm on.
Bro,
But then I zoom out, and I zoom out,
room.
and I zoom out, and I zoom out, and I zoom out.
Wait, what? Yeah, I'm most definitely not getting this game with this big of a map.
Yeah, and this is sprinting speed.
It's not bad.
Hold on, there's an alchemy bench over here. I'll show you what crafting looks like.
Okay.
So, hold on. This is the directions on how to make the simplest healing potion.
This is a shade. I already think this is a shade.
So basically, you take the where's the wine? You take the wine, you put the wine in the cauldron. Then you take where's my then you take where oh, and then you take, so I got chamomile and I got sage. You got to put that on the shelf, right? So you got to bring the cauldron down to a boil, and then bellow it, and sit the cauldron back up. Then you need 2 handfuls of chamomile.
Okay.
And then you wanna, oh, wrong thing. Then you wanna lower the cauldron back down, wait for it to start boiling, turn the sand glass, you wait for the sand glass to run out of sand. Then you move it back up, you take the sage, you put the sage in, And you get a bottle, right? Oh fuck, I was supposed to ground up the sage. Oh, I wonder what this will turn into. This will be a new fucking recipe, won't it? Then you pour the shit into the bottle. That gave me fuck all, I bet, because I fucked it up.
I should have ground that sage.
But that is the most simple fucking... That is the first recipe you learn. I haven't learned any other recipe yet.
Okay. So what is this game even about?
Don't cause any trouble.
We were on our way to deliver a message to a king to make peace, and then we got ambushed and our message got stolen. And now the king is about to go, make peace with somebody else, which is our enemy, and we don't want that. Can I steal this carriage?
Interesting. That game looks interesting.
You said what?
That game looks interesting. Now.
Hey Elijah, I want you
do
to
I
know I
play
still haven't...
Siege wanna kill myself? Do I play Call of Duty wanna kill myself?
Turn on the break.
You want to duo queue Valorant? Want to kill yourself?
I don't know if I wanna kill myself that bad.
I honestly could probably take a guess here. I think I know what it is.
But Gabe, since you played Skyrim, right?
Only a little bit of it.
Okay, I've never played Skyrim. How do I get a job?
I didn't get to that point.
You get a job in Skyrim?
Tavern, tipster, quest tipster, sharpening wheel, scribe,
Skyrim,
drying rack, alchemy.
Okay, you're more active over here.
No. Nah.
Keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
God be with you.
What's that?
Oh, my ghost last
You
evidence
shouldn't
is
be
even more.
bothering us
It's just
here.
mine's a wraith, so you know. Oh, I put salt all around my ass, and there ain't no fucking traces of you fucking with it. I mean, you still haven't seen mine. Yeah. This was my ghost room. This entire area is my ghost room.
Well, looks like I'm going on a long walk.
Why don't you just, like, steal a horse?
Because then the whole township will be after me every time I come back here, and they're right next to where I need to be for the main quest.
Yes.
Yeah, this game is very big on like not breaking the law, or you get put in stocks or jail.
Let me see your evidences. Why can't it be? Why can't it be EMF and UV? So mimic would be UV. I really wish that door just shut right in front of you. Your sanity's high. The only one that can really attack you is a Myling. I haven't. I needed the hunt because that's fucking ghost. I fucked up where the room was. It was on the other side of the tent I was sitting next to. Yeah, if it's close to it. No, it will turn off breaker. You can't turn on lights.
Like on my way to this town, the dude that I was with before he got mad and left was, he killed this guy, and it was in front of this herbalist's front yard, and I had to bury his body, because the guards showed up the next day, and were asking about, like, who the fuck we were. Fuck you.
It's crazy. I really just said fuck you, because he was talking about the guard and the herbalist. Go check the kitchen. Oh, okay, yeah.
Gabe, join the share play again. Let me show you something. Gabe.
The mayor can probably hunt you, then. Mayors are more likely to hunt in the dark.
Wait, I've made a mistake.
Stop the share play and restart it.
No, I invited you to play as me.
I should have accepted that real quick. Killed the first card I saw.
Oh shit, that castle looks cool as fuck.
But you'd be wrong, and it's just a fucking mimic. I'm still questioning.
I changed the mode.
That ghost really helped me out.
What happened to you?
So close.
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on...
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one, but it was my master's beloved who sent it.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to...
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, alright? But now it's gone.
Just go for a perfect game.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! Punch me in the face.
You know
what?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
I'll go for a perfect game. No, the easiest map best is by far fucking Willow.
I'm sorry.
I love Willow.
I have no intention of pummeling you for no reason.
Suit yourself.
You know what? About me throwing...
Shall we do it?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches for... I can tell you to stop when I've had enough, so you get why it's better for me.
Very well then. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
Fuck this up.
Are you gonna fight back, or do I just punch you in the face?
This is tricky. Your jaw. Think about your jaw. Fucking hell.
Ooh. Mirror and Ouija in the garage. Yep. Yeah, they're on your right. Yeah,
all right.
In that small room. Oh, fuck around.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely.
Glad to be of help then.
I'll take notes. I'll take a video cam.
I can't take a screenshot or it pauses the game. Isn't there a photo mode?
What?
Oh, there is a photo mode.
Orb spirit box. What? What my ghost wants to behave?
Nice.
What are my secondary objectives? Photo of ghost, fire lightning, ghost event. Okay.
I need a new fucking chair. This thing is so uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have to find a bone. Hey, I'm on the ghost that you were on. No, I'm just like on the ghost that you were, the yokai Onryo.
Hail.
Yeah. I'm really hoping for dots, because that makes photo of the ghost a lot easier. You got more balls than me. I don't want it to hunt till I want it to
That's
hunt.
a fine maypole.
What's a maypole?
Oh.
Looks like a fake tree.
Jesus Christ,
Fucking
be
bitch.
praised. What would you like?
I heard you could use a helping hand at the forge.
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what do they call you?
Henry.
I'm Radovan. You should know, Henry. The blacksmithing isn't for everyone. Have you done it before?
Yeah. I basically grew up in the forge. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords
You
for the
want to see what
nobility.
blacksmithing
For
looks
the
like, Lethal?
nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy.
I got
for
the
me
share
indeed.
play still going.
As it
I'm,
happens,
like about to be in the
I
middle
have
of
to
it.
forge a wedding present for
I'm
young
attempting
Lord
to
Semyon.
find a ghost before
A
life,
fine
but I'm also
sword.
going for
So
a perfect
you'll
game
take
because
me
I have
on?
to use my
Hold
main
your
character.
horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade.
But it's not.
That
giving
shouldn't
me
give you
evidence
much
I need.
trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure
Okay,
thing.
Thank you.
I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
This
I'm
one's
sorry. Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up, bit by bit. Try poking it around for it.
I don't want it to hunt right now.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you. Give it a pull. It works with better.
Photo of the ghost, the most annoying thing on the planet. Photo of the ghost.
Be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try it out. See? That's exactly the straw color we want. You've got talent, lad. Now heat up the whole thing. The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Yeah, honestly, I have a chance, Elijah. I'm still waiting for an event so I can just take a picture of that.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out fast. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
Yes. Mares.
Very nice.
Yeah,
You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
So yeah, that would be a safe suspicion. You know what? If I sell this, I sell this. Oh well. I want to try theory. That you don't actually need
now try
the
forging
last
it on
photo to
both
be a
sides.
ghost or like an actual
The
ghost
closer
photo.
it is to
You
being
just need to take
finished,
a picture of
the
the
more it
ghost.
will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Alright, fuck it. I've decided. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuits.
It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
How often am I going to be crafting swords? This is insane.
Bloody hell. What's the hold up? I've shown the whole thing is heated up now.
Probably not.
So come over to the anvil. See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. Well struck.
Fuck.
See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell
I
it's
tried my
almost
best.
finished. Now,
I'm not even
I've
gonna
got
risk
a piece
it.
of advice for
I
you.
need the money.
Hammer to a rhythm.
Imagine it was a
When I
minute.
hammer a piece to a
Yes.
beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll whistle to myself to keep the rhythm
define.
going. There you go.
I'm gonna end my
You've got
life.
it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
I'm at 18.8888. Alright, you ready? One more. Winner takes all. No matter what map. No matter what. Oh, we're actually even. Blaze down. Gotta go, go, go. on an adventure.
Right. Let's
I
have a
really
look.
hope this is a Blood Moon again, just because it'd be funny.
Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
That's interesting. Right below the stairs. Ew. Ew. You know
Thanks.
what?
That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the
I'm
chamber
down
by the
for
woodshed.
this.
And there's a chest where you can keep your
Oh,
things.
fuck
And of
yeah.
course, you can
I
use the
found
forge
Ghost Room.
anytime you want. Any questions?
Yep. And I've.
What can I do with the
Hey,
items
you
I've
want to hear the
forged?
funny thing? It's right
Well,
next to the exit.
you could sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck
And there's a
around
hiding
here.
spot.
But I'll happily buy
And
some
there's
of
a
the
hiding
nicer
spot right next to it.
Where can I get...
You could buy some essentials, but if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornaments, this is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need... Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're... You can get down...
Just like that?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you take care of these smaller jobs. Once you've made some coin and feel...
Ooh, orbs. Thank you. You win those. Oh, and writing.
What can I do for you?
Interesting.
It's about those two idiot hands of
I don't
mine.
know.
Venser and Franzi.
It isn't minted right.
They drove off with a cart full of goods towards Semin.
Do you want me to find...
Just so. But more importantly,
Okay, so it'd
I want to
be
know where my cart ended up.
Freezing, that'll take a
And
little
especially
bit.
the cart.
Spirit box is pretty easy. Dots is also pretty easy.
Have you any...
There's only one road to Semin that can take a cart. It leads from Takov to Troskovitz, and then to the south. But I've got a
Not the
bad
attic
feeling they
ghost.
got up to no good in Semin.
Those two hands of yours,
I mean, at least the
Venser and
break will
Franzi,
be close to the
what can you tell me
ghost.
about them?
Can't tell you much. They're wandering laborers. I don't think they wanted to stay here with me for long. But these days, I can use all the help I can get.
Were they suspicious in any way?
No, they worked hard. They ain't no slackers. And I can't say that about everyone.
What was the
Bugger and bollocks. All sorts of stuff. I'd say Lord Semin wants to... There were some hunting swords, bastard swords, crossbow bolts. I also fixed the trigger on young Semin's crossbow. And some kitchen stuff. Sacks of charcoal, all sorts of things. There's a good month's work in that cartload.
Oh.
All right.
Go ahead. And if you find that pair of fools drunk...
Gladly.
Gotta go, gotta go.
I'll kick some
gotta
sobriety
go,
into them.
Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, go, go. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, go, go. I've got to leave. Do, 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 do. GG's, Elijah, GG's. One more? Okay. We'll allow reshuffles. I'll let you choose your reshuffles. You don't get to know what map I'm on, though. Okay, so here's the plan. I'm gonna keep my map until you get your map. Like, so for example, if you leave your map, like, because you get a map you don't like, I also reshuffle my map. Follow? I already know. I saw your map and I'm like, that's tragic. I would have gotten it so quick too. Dio. Wow, that would have also been very easy. I've never wanted you to get a bad map so badly in my life. Please, please, Elisha. Just look at my screen share. Look at my screen share. I don't want to be here. Oh, Pulte. Alright, might as well not even spin that map and just go for the next one. I take every word back, that was my ghost. Danny Phantom.
I wonder if it's my capture options. Hey, what do you guys use for your capture options?
Whatever the default is.
Okay, so if you press share, right, and then you go over to the filter thing, do you use JPEG or PNG?
The fuck? Oh, JPEG.
Let me try this. See if this fixes my share screen issue.
I'm just not even gonna let him know.
I can't stand. Fuck you, Elijah. Goddamn. Oh, I guess it lasts longer. As soon as you say, I guess it's been lasting longer, it fucking died.
Fuck it. Oh, I should just go Camp Widwin. We'll both do it. Stop. Alright, let me know when you're ready. Oh, I'm in. I'm just gonna wait. Like, ready to go. Alright, let's go.
Performance settings looks the exact same as fidelity, but the only difference is I get less frames on fidelity.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I have no clue what that does to me, but whatever. Yo, Elijah, what happens if I wish for sun with the, monkey paw?
If you wish for what?
Sun, so like changing weather.
You can wish to change your weather. I'm pretty sure there's a chance that it blinds you and slows you.
Heard, so I'm safe. Heard.
Good
and
day.
I now have way better weather. It's on the bench to like the back side of the area. The bench on the like edge of the map. No, at the edge of the map, away from the van. Okay, so yeah, take a left.
Huh? What was that? Hmm?
Hey, fellow, pull up for a tankard of mead.
I don't
Can't
say
say no to that.
And it yeah, it'll spawn there. Ooh. Okay. No orbs, okay.
Where's the meat at? You said pull up for a tankard of meat. I said can't say no. Give me my mead, fucker.
I see you had some luck on your hunt.
Well, that's none of your concern. Unless you're some damned gamekeeper.
And if I were?
Well, whoever the hell you are, it makes no difference. We're just doing our job. And for the king at that.
I'm curious to know what a royal official is doing here, caked in mud, and with a dead hare to boot.
Well, I don't think it's any of your business, lad. Unless the bailiff sent you, eh?
I've just been to see him. He told me to ask how you're doing.
Ha! Think you can pull the wool over our eyes? Not a chance. You haven't a damned clue what's going on here.
You think I don't know what you are? You may be covered in grime, but judging by your
well,
clothes,
good
you're
news.
no beggar. And if you're licensed to hunt game, it's obvious.
For me, at least.
Well, now I'm curious. What do you think me and Vashek are doing here?
I'm dead. I know what the ghost is, though. Phantom.
Looks to me like you're brazenly poaching here. You're not even trying to hide it, are you?
Good one.
That might have been
Us?
the longest blink I've seen in
Poachers?
a while.
Look, lad. The king himself has granted us leave to hunt. So look, no disrespect, but we'll each go our separate ways. And you'd be doing yourself a favor by forgetting you ever saw us here.
Alright, I'm gonna get off. Making me something to eat. No, it's an Oni. It's 100% a shade, by the way. If I swear to God, if I'm right on the Oni, I'm done. I'm at the pinnacle of fucking Phasmophobia gameplay. I'm the best there ever was. I'm the strongest in history. Today.
How much further do I have to go? Jesus Christ. Sort of like another mile.
Just walk quicker.
You said what?
Just walk quicker.
Bro, look. Remember the town that I was at? It's behind that town. I fucking went from all the way over. Went from here down to here. I still gotta go all the way down to here.
Why haven't you asked to borrow a hurt horse or some shit like that?
Because there were horses in the stocks back there, but I could only steal it, and I'd rather not get in trouble with the law already. So I'm doing a favor for this blacksmith guy to go get his cargo back that his 2 work hands stole.
Interesting.
Actually, looks like a card up here. This game's fucking gorgeous, though. I say that much. I wonder if I can get a ride with these guys. Oh yeah, and this is the sword that I crafted.
Nice.
Took like 5-10 minutes. Can I have a ride, sir? Can I have a ride? If I just climb into the back, you gonna get mad?
Up, up.
Oh, my bad. You're right. My bad. How far am I? Oh, it's right in this place. Cool.
Don't cause any trouble. Got it?
Greetings, Master Guard.
So I says to him, "No, father, I haven't been fornicating."
I might get off too. I'll talk to y'all a little bit. A couple hours.
I've just been loving my neighbour. Hey!
You alright there, laddie?
Oh, you should have seen him. He went as red as a cardinal's hat. Aye. Hey, servant, bring some wine.
Me? No, I'm not a servant.
Oh, I know. Old Samine is saving supplies for the wedding later. But you didn't need to bother your wee head about that.
Look, I'm not from here.
Oh. I didn't give a fuck where you're from. You speak our language, do you not?
Well, Yurko, seems to me this fella doesn't know how to behave toward his betters.
The old man's hired hands are lacking in manners. We'll soon fix that.
Who the fuck are you? Oh shit. It's taking forever to load.
Now you're gonna die!
Come on, Yurko!
Killer! I'm wounded!
Fucking bastard!
Don't take any of his shite, Yurko!
He won't get me!
His axe for you. Show the swine!
Hey!
Come on then, Yako.
You're a dead man! You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight! That was something! Fuck you! Come on! Oh, you wee
What in
bastard!
the devil's name is fucking going on here?
What do you think's going on, Grandad? I'm teaching your people here how we do things. Grandad? Why, Grandad? An old captain like you probably still remember the flood.
True enough, Yurko. I am old. And I remember all sorts of things. Like you. When you were a little nipper running around here bare arse, with a ribbon in your hair, screaming out how you was Princess Sophie. Poor lad, hadn't a moment's peace from his big sisters.
What about that way?
Who in God's name are you?
Henry. The Takoff blacksmith sent me. Radovan.
Blacksmith, eh? Then you'll have some explaining to do. Come along and never mind that fool Yurko. Young Samin's getting married, so we has to put up with his kin from Moravia.
We'll be needing a dozen geese. And I must tell Vashek to get 3 pigs ready for slaughter. And the carters will have to be sent to Yetchin to get at least a peck of poppy seed for cakes. And gingerbread spices. Oh, and wine, too. It's almost all gone, what we bought only last week.
Enter!
Sorry to intrude, sir. This is Henry, blacksmith Radovan's hand.
Oh, excellent. Dorothy, leave us now. Just make sure that there's plenty of everything so long as it doesn't cost too much.
But, sir...
Not another word! Leave us! So Radovan sent you alone. Who's going to unload it all? It's a whole cartload.
Yeah, Radovan sent me, sir, but not with the goods. The thing is, he's missing his cart, along with the carter in his hands.
What? But they never came here. Are you telling me they got lost?
Well, I couldn't tell you what happened to them, sir, but it's my job to find them.
There are all sorts of vermin roaming the countryside.
Oh, no need to imagine the worst right off, gnarly. Anyway, I need the load from that cart, so saddle up your old nag and we'll ride out, Captain. I could do with a breath of fresh air. I've had it up to the eyeballs with counting geese and pies.
What about Henry here, sir?
Well, what about him?
We could use an extra pair of hands. You know how my shoulder's acting up. Yurko is shit-faced, and your son...
The older has work to do. All right, take Henry with you if you want. Just so long as he doesn't slow us down.
Thank you, sir. So, lad, you going with us? I hope you're happy about it.
Yeah. I'll be glad to help you.
Oh, you reckon we can't manage on our own?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Take it easy, son. I'm only yanking your pizzle. By the way, the fellas at the gate say you came here on foot.
Yeah, I did.
Christ above. And how are you going to ride with us? On the back of my saddle? You're a bit big for that, ain't ya? And I'm a bit too old.
I figured I'd just run along behind you.
You could, but even with them young legs of yours, you'd hold us back. You're in need of a horse.
Well, those don't come cheap.
True. But your luck's in, lad. Our groom brought in a grey nag not long ago. Tell him you've got to ride out with us, and he'll give it to you for a decent price.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that should be that. Unless you've got any more questions.
No, that's all. But we should get going.
That we should. But it's getting pretty late. We need daylight for a search like that. Come back in the morning and we'll set out. If you want, stay here. You'll get a bit of grub in the kitchen and you can sleep in the barn.
keep the peace, and we won't have any problems.
Greetings.
Mind where you're going.
Or what, bitch? Oh, fucking phone.
Hey, come on. Ready? You're a bunch of cunts.
Once more, then. Come on, now. One more time.
Can't get any better than this.
Greetings.
Oh, no. Couldn't eat another bite.
Good day.
So, here you are. Now I've got you. I've got you. You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around on other people's property. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything. Otherwise, we'll deal with your unruliness in the pillory.
I can't pay. I don't have enough money.
In that case, the pillory awaits.
Take me away.
Now show me what you've got. Let's see if you have anything stolen on you.
All right. Have a look then.
All right then. I don't see anything else suspicious. You won't avoid punishment. Let's go. I'll lock you up in the pillory until you rot.
Oh, but I need... God damn it.
Fuck. Ah, what a disgrace. I need to get out of here.
Afraid of water, are you?
Ah, of course not. I was just heading to the baths.
How you moving that, bitch? I'm sick of this shit.
Hail, good man. Want to warm up a little?
Greetings, sweet maiden.
Be careful. It isn't safe around here.
Wait, that's my Pebbles. My girl. I thought they killed you down by that pond.
I'm ready to set out, sir.
All right. Stay close to us and don't go wandering off.
Sir, do you think...
All right, but make...
Thank you, sir.
Are you whistling just for fun? Yeah, maybe next time then. Well, I'll go and have a look. Well, never mind. I thought something was going on here. How can I help you, stranger?
That grey horse you have grey...
What do you mean, your? I bought it fair and... I admit, it was only for a few groschen from some suspicious lad who found it down by the Rock Tower Pond. But that horse is not brand, so it belongs to...
Look, it's just one horse.
What do you mean not? I sell...
Ah, well.
It makes a difference to...
Ah, well. She's my horse. In the retinue that was attacked down by the pond.
Right. You happen to need a new horse, and this one just... Does it have your brand? It does not.
Who sold it?
I told you. Some young lad.
What did he look like?
You're a bit hasty, eh? He had black hair and a big beard. And he looked like he'd been sleeping in the woods. And his breaths, but I couldn't tell you where he was headed.
Fine.
That's more...
I'm sure you can take good care.
It seemed to me like you... At least it's...
I changed my mind.
I'll have a look at the web.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing.
I'd like to buy a horse.
All you have, I will take.
To be honest.
Then make sure you're first. Of course, I will say. Have you take? You do.
I've already had.
Tell me then.
I changed my mind.
Greetings, how are you?
Yes, I can.
If I know my luck, things will start going sour now.
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would you like?
Masters.
And do you have an...
I actually don't.
Greetings.
Would you like to throw some dice?
What game would...
Let's play beg.
And do you have enough money?
I actually...
How are you faring?
Well, you know how it is. We minstrels are always on the move. Times are lean and folk need a laugh.
You're not wrong.
The poor man sits...
I'm afraid it...
Farewell.
I'd like to do something about that price. Sure.
That's not worth... Finally! I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
I have a bit of coin.
What game would you like to play?
Let's play beggar.
Let's play.
I'm surprised you dare to play me. I don't like to lose. Well, that's not worth mentioning. Done. If I was you, I'd take it. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
If you were smart, you wouldn't be so stupid.
You're seeing this?
Shit.